So is this recording? Let me just check real quick. Yes, it is. Great. Fantastic. Well, welcome back to Eckerd. I'm so sorry that we didn't get to chit-chat this morning. I had no idea that campus was, one, not going to let you in, two, was going to take away my internet until like 2 p.m. So instead of doing that virtual meeting, I thought, hey, I'll just do a recording, and we'll kind of chit-chat a little bit about what we're going to be doing on Monday. First, I know that many of you have just went through what could be described as, if nothing else, really inconvenient, but for a lot of people, probably a little bit traumatic, a little bit worrisome, a little bit stressful. Maybe I'm talking about myself here. Being the thought of having to say goodbye to all of the things that you love, or even the hopes that you might have tied to Eckerd and things like that. It's just, there's a lot of emotions that are tied to that. I try to articulate it in that I'm not going to miss my things, like this lovely bookend, right? I'm not missing this, right? If it was destroyed, I'm missing the time that it took to either get this, or the time that someone else took to purchase it for me, or just the time that the memories that are tied to it mean, right? And I think we all went through this very cataclysmic fear of that loss, and in addition, being worried about our home, ourself, and our life, and our family, and our friends, and our community, and it's a lot to take on. So with that in mind, it's okay to be a little bit like, I have no ontological certainty. You can't see this because it's backwards on the screen, but it says love the madness. Not this kind of madness. I did not mean this kind of madness. But nonetheless, we have a little bit of crazy town. So what we're really going to focus on Tuesday is getting us back in the classroom, is getting us back to that sense of ontological, of how to be in that space, and to talk a little bit about what we're exploring. Now, I went ahead and updated Moodle so that you can take a look and listen at it, and start to explore it. What you will see on here is that starting out, this virtual room, it taunts me. Anyway, but back to this, that we have our first discussion. What I would like you to do is just to kind of, for last week, to do the one good paragraph in reference to the readings we did, or in reference just to what you were going through. It's just one good paragraph, and it could also speak to our conversation too. To prepare for class on Tuesday, you're going to read 2 chapters in Sandel, the Justice book, and one little piece on Moodle. It's the Amos piece that was sent out. I just think it's a good piece to kind of also bounce that off. We'll spend a lot of time talking about Sandel because it's great. Sandel's also going to help us with our ultimate project of defining what we imagine justice is. And what we define, or how we work within that parameter of justice. You're also then on Thursday going to read 2 more sections of Sandel, and then a piece by Ayn Rand, or Anne Rand, however you want to pronounce it. She is crazy. But I love her, but she's crazy. Libertarianism. You gotta love it. Anyway, you're going to read these pieces, and then you will complete a good paragraph. Now, what I normally like to do with the one good paragraph is try to have half the class submit one good paragraph for the readings on Tuesday, and the other half submit for Thursday, so that we always have a balance of information. The one good paragraph can just be focused on one of the readings for that day, or it can be focused on all of the readings for that day. So with that in mind, and then you can see here that I also didn't change anything in September. I did move your How Do I Define Justice essay a bit, just so that you have some latitude. So with this in mind, how I'd like to break up the Tuesday-Thursday is, for Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, I would like to have, let's see, I wonder if I can do this. I would like to have, let's see, Kayla through Gray to do the Tuesday posting, and then Rose through Brooke to do, and let me make sure there was on 2. I think maybe someone's on too. Rose through Matt to do the Thursday. So once again, Kayla through Gray, you do Tuesday, and then Rose through Matt, you do Thursday, and I will send this list around. In many ways, the one good paragraph is just like a focus on a concept in that. Make sure that it has a main idea, evidence, analysis, and link. It should be between 5 to 8 sentences, and it should be understandable. And for heavens to Betsy's sake, yes, you have to cite APA or MLA, either one you want to do, you have to do it. Stop the madness, or love the madness, but you need to make sure that you do this. Yes, I know this is a lot of reading, but it's good reading. In fact, I love Sandel. One of the best texts that we're going to be reading because it really unpacks it. So really get into it. It's easy reading. It's not difficult lifting. You should be able to get through this. In addition, take a look at the course packet. You're going to read Amos. You're going to read Ayn Rand, or however you want it. She prefers to be called Ayn Rand because she's very much Teutonic. She likes her German peeps. It's okay. I'm good with it. But anyway, this is how we're starting the semester, with this excellent opportunity to really jump into the text with this weird, ontologically punctuated moment of this hurricane to really, for lack of a better pun, bookend this semester. Please, oh God, don't let it be a natural disaster at the end of this, says the other bookend. I did see something really funny that was like a meme that said, did anyone check the volcanoes? I feel like someone should check the volcanoes, just because there's so many natural disasters out there. But anyway, we've all went through this together, this ontologically uncertain jumble. We've all had moments during these last couple of days and weeks where we've looked at like how unfair the world is, or just how questionably positioned we all are. Some of us evacuated on airplanes, some of us evacuated on personal cars or in friends' cars or in buses, and some of us stayed in a different place, right? What does that mean? Is that privilege? Is that justice? What is this stuff? Why is she asking me this? Why am I here? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys again. I know that some of you guys lost a lot, and some of you have just went through a ton of fear and tension, and I'm hopeful that the routine and the ontological certainty that comes with this class will be a balm that will make you feel better. If nothing else, we'll get to talk to each other about some really cool subjects, all related under the umbrella of justice. So, I will see you all on Tuesday. Get to reading, get to thinking, and have a lot of fun this weekend discussing and being geeky, not making unwise life choices. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to seeing you all, and please be safe and all that other good stuff and take care of each other. We've all been a little traumatized. Give yourself some space. Anyway, I will see you soon.